paint. They came to help. She saw her wide open, and if not for the kick, it's a layup.
Shanklin to Ryan, head and shoulders fake. She'll step into a 15-footer.
Got it.
Good-looking shot by Erin Ryan. She has 4 points tonight.
All in rhythm.
Back to an 18-point advantage. What was a really tight game in the early going. Sophie nearly with a steal. Taylor strong with the basketball, gathers it back in. A great crossover from Taylor. Off to Oglesby. Nowhere to go with it. Now hands off to Taylor. Taylor into the paint, reversing to Oglesby. 16-footer, too strong. Rebounded by Sayer. Putback won't go. Oglesby's rebound and putback won't go.
Max in there fighting.
Oglesby with the rebound, reversing to Taylor. Three-pointer. If you give somebody 3 shots at it, they're going to make one.
And that's just not boxing out, trying to reach and jump. And Winfield has that advantage, and they're very, very feisty in there, Brian.
51-36 the score. Hall dribbling it back out. 3:20 to go in the ball game. Back to Ryan. Head and shoulders fake into the paint, and the foul's going to be called on Canterbury. That'll be shooting 2 fouls the rest of the way.
McKinnon Hall saying, why can't I get that call? She got bumped off her dribble, got knocked sideways. Ryan goes by. They put a hand on her, and the official makes the call. But nonetheless, she'll go to the foul line. She'll shoot 2 now, double bonus.
Ryan with 4 points rather here this evening. First one on the way, no good.
And Lady Vikings still struggling from the free throw line.
Second one. 3 dribbles. Ryan's shot, high arcer, no good. Tracked down in the near corner by Ashley Johnson.
Been feast or famine, and turn around, you're going to let them crawl right back in this thing.
Here's Taylor. Guarded by Shanklin. Off to Canterbury. 3 on the way. Banks it in over Sophie Nichols. The freshman with
back to
14 points
game
here tonight. Still a lot of time left, Jeff. 2:52 to go. 14 for Canterbury. Ryan in the corner to Eastman. Back to Hall. Good defense by Taylor.
And that's going to be her 5th.
That is a huge foul. Megan Taylor will have to come out of the ball game, and she side-eyes the official. She didn't like that call. And I have, in her defense, Jeff, I've seen a lot more contact than that at different moments in the evening.
I was just getting ready to say the same thing, a whole lot more than was on that.
Full timeout.
The coach asked the official, he said, how much time I got? He said 20 seconds. He said, at 19, I want a timeout. The official calls the timeout. He said, that wasn't 19. He said, I'm not playing that game. You want a timeout? You got your timeout. Full timeout for the Winfield Generals.
Let's step out, Jeff. 51-39. Lady Vikings lead it. More basketball after this on T98, The Bowl. Jeff, a little better than the boys last night, but still not where we need to be. High arcing, up and in. 12 of 21.
Senior point guard.
She has 12 here tonight. Great floor game for her once again. 13 as she makes both. 53-39, back out to a 14-point Lady Viking advantage. Canterbury right across the logo, center court. Good defense by Erin Ryan off to Antonella Johnson, left-hand dribble into the paint. Nice pass to Ashley Johnson.
Lady Vikes fall asleep watching the dribbling.
Really good recognition by Antonella Johnson. Back to 12. Still within striking distance, especially in a pass like that. Canterbury playing the passing lanes. Comes up with a steal. Now some trouble in the near corner. And timeout by Winfield. He has, I believe that's all he has left, Jeff, with 1:58 remaining here in the ball game. Lady Vikings just careless turnovers, Jeff, nearly could be disaster. If they don't clean this up, there's still plenty of time left. If you come down and turn the ball over a couple of times, it turns into a 2 or 3 possession game. You get a 3 here or there, it's a totally different ball game.
It's not over till it's over, said I think a New York Yankee one time. But yeah, you're exactly right, Brian. We have to take care of the basketball. Every possession means something. We fell asleep a couple times, overplaying on the defensive end. You know, all we have to do is play solid, stay between your man and the bucket. If somebody gets beat, be somebody there to help, rotate to the ball. It's not difficult, but when you get caught trying to pick somebody's pocket overplaying, then everybody's in scramble mode, and they end up with an easy layup.
Both Viking teams have combined the last 2 nights. 27 of 55 from the free throw line, Jeff. It's been a difficult stretch for the blue and white at the charity stripe here over the last 24 hours. And a block called, and that's going to be on Morgan Shanklin. That's going to be her 3rd, team 6th.
Still not in the bonus.
So they'll be shooting on the next foul as Winfield will have to inbound under their own basket. And I think Sayer's shaking up a little bit. She's going to come out of the basketball game. Hopefully she's okay.
Yeah, she's a nice player.
Tammy Samples, she'll exit with 8 points, 3 assists, 6 rebounds.
She's going to clear out into the concession area. So bless her heart, she's a nice player for Winfield.
Really, really good player. She's been a big difference maker here tonight for Winfield on both ends. Samples will trigger it in under her own basket. Get it into Oglesby. Oglesby to Johnson. Now Canterbury, nice set play. That looked good all the way. Just popped out, Jeff. Just a little too strong. McKinnon Hall with the rebound. And Aaron Ryan nearly had her pocket pick. I mean, you want to talk about affecting the game as a freshman on both ends? Let's talk about Gabby Canterbury. She has been incredible here tonight. Aaron Ryan off the handoff, up and under, lays it up and in.
Almost lost the dribble on the baseline, was able to recover and scoop it up. Good play by Aaron.
55-41, that could do it. 1:18, clock turning here in the 4th quarter. Samples now to Canterbury, straight away, off to Johnson. Antonella Johnson, left-hand dribble, picks up her dribble and drags her pivot foot turnover. 1:09 remaining. Lady Vikings have the basketball. They'll inbound it to Nichols in the backcourt. She'll bring it up the far sideline, across the timeline. Out to Eastman, now to Hall. Under a minute to go, Lady Vikings can dribble it out. If Winfield will allow. Ryan with it, guarded by Canterbury. Into Eastman in the far corner. Back to Hall.
Whoa, she walked.
And she did. No jump stop.
Nope.
Drug her pivot foot that time. 14-point Lady Viking advantage. Winfield has it coming back the other way with 45.6 to go in the ballgame. Canterbury quickly, crossover, into the paint. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Ryan. From the Lady Viking, Sophie, the look ahead, lays it up and in. She has 18. 57-41. 25 seconds. Hall nearly with the steal. Shanklin digs it out. Here come the Lady Vikings again. Hall quickly into in, lays it up and in. A lot of contact, and they're going to call
How can he make that call?
Offensive foul as tough call on McKinnon Hall. It appeared that Canterbury was under the basket as she set up to take that charge, but charge is called. 57-41. Lady Vikings are going to win this one as Winfield will bring it across the timeline. Canterbury finding Antonella Johnson, baseline drive, passes off to Ashley Johnson, and they lose it out of bounds.
7 seconds to go here in the ball game. 57-41, Lady Vikes win.
Sophie doesn't even have to dribble it, and now they're going to call jump ball as Antonella Johnson ties it up. So another turnover. Oglesby will trigger it in on the far sideline. Shot from Canterbury, no good. Samples with the rebound. Her putback won't go. Lady Vikings win it. Here at the Health Center, 57-41. They improve to 7-0 on the season. We'll return with the comments of Lady Viking head coach John Kennedy after this, right here on C98, The Bull. Ripley High School joined now by Viking head coach John Kennedy. Coach, 7-0. Got to feel good.
Yes, it does, especially after a win against a sectional opponent. The girls came out, and I thought they played well together tonight. You saw a lot of smiles on their faces and high fives and showing, you know, giving others the credit that's deserved on nice passes and unselfish play. We didn't have that there Saturday. We didn't see a lot of smiles on our faces, but I'm glad that they're back to playing fun. You know, well, playing well, having fun out there on the floor. Games are supposed to be fun.
School's out. Why wouldn't you have fun, right?
Absolutely.
They shared the basketball very well. You know, they wanted this game very, very badly. They still had a bad taste in their mouth after some losses last year, not necessarily this team, but they needed to make a statement. This was a statement game, and the cream rose to the top. Struggled in the first half offensively. Weren't able to get the shots I know you wanted. Weren't able to get the sets, you know, they pushed us out of our offense a little bit. Second half, the defense turned into the offense, and then when the offense got going, they started feeling it looked really good. Sophie knocks down a couple. We get to the foul line. We knock down some threes. Some foul shots. You also were able to get Abby going a little bit there. She could have done a little more. We know what she can do in there. She hesitates every now and then. It costs her. But overall, Coach, great win.
Yeah, we were trying to set something, making a little adjustment there at halftime that Coach and I saw on some of the ball screens there. And, we're starting to get halfway into the season. And once the teams start doing this more, Abby E's going to understand we had a lot of mismatches this evening, and she's got a seal, and she could have had another 6-8 points pretty easily on that. But, hey, she's learning. She's doing well. She's running the floor for us. She's playing defense. She's getting better every game, and it's going to be fun to see her growth.
How efficient was Sophie tonight on the offensive end? 8 shots. She ended up with 18 points. You take that every night.
Absolutely. Coach All and I have been talking to her and Mac. And not only those two, but we've been stressing those two good shot selections. And Soph bought in there this evening, and she wasn't forcing her shot. She was being patient, letting the game come to her, and great things happen when you do that. And I hope she understands that we've got to have that out of her. And there was 1-3 there in transition. Just let that thing go, because she was feeling it this evening there.
She never thought about it.
No.
She just got it and shot it, and that's when she's at her best. Coach, you really have a squad out there that can spurt very quickly. They can make points up very quickly, and it seems like the defense turned into the offense here tonight. And when that happens, you're up 7 at halftime. You've held them to 20 or 12 points. And I told Brian at the half, I said, hey, we held a really good team. They got a senior point guard in Megan Taylor. They got a very good freshman out there. They've got some players. And we did a good job on them. Taylor was frustrated all night long.
Yeah, her and that little freshman. I told the girls, Mac and Aaron, I said, if we can shut them down, we're going to be okay. And I got to put this out on the radio. My wife went and she was watching Jilly Bean play down in Hurricane, and she didn't bring her clipboard here because she was watching her dry erase board, but she's probably listening to us. And sorry you're not here, but love you.
Oh, amen, brother.
Coach, enjoy it, man. Congratulations, 7-0 start. Your team's playing fantastic. And have a Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Merry Christmas to you guys. I love you.
I love
It's great
you too,
being
buddy.
with you, man. Go enjoy this one with your team.
You guys family. You
Yes,
guys
sir.
take care.
Always. Viking head coach John Kennedy with his thoughts after getting off to a 7-0 start. And, again, it wasn't a thing of beauty in the first half. Second half, things got going. A lot better performance by the Lady Vikings. And, Jeff, they're going to have a Merry Christmas, 7-0.
Yeah, what a start. Great game. 16-point win here tonight. Didn't look like it was going to be that way, Brian. They just kept fighting, scratching, and clawing, and got it up over double digits, extended the lead. Winfield made a little run, and good teams are going to make little runs. They withstood the run there in the fourth quarter and come out with the big win here tonight at the Health Center.
So you and I will be back at it tomorrow night up in Shinston as the Viking boys team will travel to Lincoln High School and be back on the floor. It'll be their final tune-up before Christmas. So we will be on the air as the WVU game finishes. So we will join our game in progress. So if you flip it on and you're looking for Viking basketball tomorrow night, just be patient. As soon as the West Virginia game's over with, we will be on the air bringing you all that action. So looking forward to making our way north tomorrow night.
Yeah, good test up there. Lincoln High School, not Lincoln County, Lincoln High School in Harrison County. And they have had some really good teams up there over the years. So should be a good opponent for the guys as they travel north.
So that'll be our next broadcast. As we wrap things up here from the Health Center tonight, we say thank you to all of our sponsors of Viking basketball all season long on C98 The Bull. Special thanks to Rick Shannon, our station manager, and Jennifer Redmond, once again, for all of her hard work back at Viking Control. Your final score from the Health Center, the Vikings 57, Winfield 41. For Jeff Waybright, I'm Brian Johnson. Until tomorrow night, have a great night. God bless.